I'm Hunter Oliphant.
I am Trinity Medina.
And we are the directors of the Mythical Musical.
I'm Aurora. I'm a senior.
I'm Josh. I'm also a senior.
We actually have been planning on directing a show together since I think
End of sophomore year.
End of sophomore year. So,
what are some of the challenges then with being on the director's side and having to interact with these who are your peers? I mean, they're the same age, so.
It's definitely hard being like a fellow student, keeping like a friend, like you're friends with them, but you still have to have like a sort of professional relationship with them sometimes.
Finding that balance between whether to be a director or whether to be a friend, and finding the in-between of, we need to have a mutual respect so we can still get things done, because I want the show done as much as the next person.
Just accountability. I know that I'm not always on time to rehearsal, or I'm not always present at rehearsal. But now that I'm sitting on the other side, it starts to go, I start thinking about how maybe I could hold my cast a bit more accountable. But also knowing what they go through.
Definitely different going from being an actor to a director with a lot more responsibilities.
Contrasted from being Joseph and then being kind of like, oh yeah, I get to perform and the directors are talking to me, and then I get to be that cool kid with everybody else. Now I'm the director, and now I'm like the enemy or something like that. You know, I have to be harsh with them sometimes. I have to like keep them on track. No goofing around, and even though I goof around all the time. So it's very difficult.
Are you considering this in college? Are you looking at, community theater and those kind of things in the future? Like, what are your plans?
I don't personally want to direct, but I do stage manage the other shows as well, and I'm considering doing that in college. So yeah.
That has been in the back of my head my entire year right now, because
Nice.
I'm like, oh, am I going to go to college, and am I going to do theater? If I am, then how am I going to go about this?
I actually am applying to and have gotten to at least one comedy BFAs. I really like the funny thing, which granted the melodrama is the funny one, the other one's the sad one. So I've been acting comedically, I've been doing improv for 6 years now, and I just want to work as a comedic writer or a comedic performer.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to do theater in college, but I definitely am not just going to give it up. I'll probably still do community theater. I'll do some musical stuff with my future family, and I'll do all that stuff.
I want to do something with theater. I don't know what yet. I am in love with improv, so I'll probably do something with improv, or maybe a theater teacher.
From our perspective as administrators and as teachers, we're so proud of you for the work that you're doing and carrying the torch.